Hi, Keith with Keith's Life Hacks for Seniors today. Thought I'd get back with you today with a new video on exercising indoors using a TRX system. TRX strap system's been around for a while. A trainer that I was using right before COVID and during COVID introduced them to me, and they've really turned out to be an excellent way to get a good workout indoors if you can't leave your house. And you can do it by attaching it to a door, or you can do like I did and attach it to a beam high in my ceiling here in my living room. So we're going to be able to cover this today and show you a few exercises. I'll give you the description below of where you can find some videos from YouTubers that have lots of great exercises to do on this. I'm just going to demonstrate a few today to give you an idea of how it works. And then in a few days, I've got another video that I'm working on to show you how vibration plates can help you get rid of lactic acid after a hard workout. After I've had a day on the slopes or in the gym, I hop on that thing for 15 minutes and it really works out the lymphatic system and takes care of all my lactic acid and helps me move it out. So that'll be coming in a couple of days. But for right now, let's get started with how the TRX system works and how I attached it, and then we'll go from there. So as you can see, I attached the bolt through a beam in my ceiling. It's a hook bolt. I just drilled a hole and put it through and put a nut on it. And then the strap attaches to it like you see there. You can adjust the length of the straps right here with these yellow tabs, make it longer or shorter. And then there are two handles, one for each hand, left hand or right hand. And they're really soft. They're cushioned with foam rubber. You can put your feet through the loops and do exercises while you're down on the floor, or as I'm going to demonstrate today, you can use it for arm exercises, doing biceps, triceps, shoulders, chest, back, and I'll show you how to do a squat with it as well. So let's get started. So as you can tell, it's the beginning of February and I've still got my December weight. So I need to lose some weight and I need to keep exercising. I've been going to the gym, doing everything I can do there, and I'm skiing a couple times a week. But to be able to add to my weight loss regimen and to, other than diet and exercise that I'm normally doing, I add my TRX straps and my system to my daily workout. It's something you can do in your living room. You can hook this to the top of a door and do it in a bedroom, almost anywhere. I like having my hook system because it hangs nice and high, and I can use it right here in my living room. So let's go through my weight loss journey together with using the TRX system. First one I'm going to show you is grabbing both of the handles, one with each hand, and you can do a squat with this. And this is a great way to be able to warm up. And it's so simple. You just hold on to it and you do your squat. And it gives you stability to be able to maintain your balance. You can place your feet about shoulder width apart and bend your knees as you go down. And if you need a little help coming back up, you can pull with your arms. But I generally start with this as a warm up. I can do 3 sets of 8 or 10 or 12 as I get to going, and just use my body weight to be able to do the exercise. It's a great way to be able to get into the flow of things. This will actually, after 3 sets of doing 8, you're going to be sweating because we normally just don't do squats like this, but it's a great exercise for seniors for getting in and out of chairs, out of cars, places where you need to be able to have strength in your legs and be able to do the things you want to do in your normal day in your life. So let's switch now to doing some chest. So you just turn around, put the straps in front of you, and do a regular chest bench press. Bring your body down, keeping your hands close to your pectoral region. Feet are just slightly back so that you can lean into the exercise. And you can keep this going for 3 sets of 8 as well. It's great for being able to get strength back in your chest, in your arms. So speaking of arms, let's move on to that. In the same position, you can do tricep exercises like this. As you bend the elbow and bring the handles back near your ears, you're flexing the tricep. This is especially important for people trying to get some arm strength back. If they've been in the hospital or in rehab, this is a great way to build strength back into your arms. And for the ladies, this is a place where you can get rid of this flabby tricep muscle that just hangs oftentimes, and it happens to men too. So now let's turn it back around and let's do bicep, keeping in the arms. Feet about shoulder width apart. Get it to where you're slightly leaning backwards. Stretch out and do a bicep curl. Just the reverse of doing the tricep, you're still bringing the straps back near your ears. And the farther you lean back, the harder it is, but you don't want to get too far out. And I should mention, doing this on a hardwood floor like I am with tennis shoes is the best way to do this for safety reasons, because you won't slide. This is great for biceps, give you strength, and throughout all of these exercises, they help your grip strength, which I know a lot of people as they enter their senior years have trouble with. So it's really good to be able to get the grip strength back in your hands for opening jars, picking up things, carrying the groceries in the house, and that kind of stuff. Once again, you could do 3 sets of 8. I've just continued to go. I haven't even counted them. But this is a great way to be able to get started with a lot of the exercises that you're going to be able to need. I'm going to put a video link in the description below of a couple of YouTubers that have lots of different exercises you can do with a TRX system. I don't want to bore you with all of them here today. Just wanted to open your eyes to something you could do during the wintertime in your home and still get a good workout. So this is Keith with Keith's Life Hacks for Seniors. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time.